Okay, we're now live at the KC Org, looking back at the west parking lot. We see a lot of cars parked there, including the ubiquitous Volunteer Ministers band. Kind of loud because they're doing some road work. Okay, here's the main Scientology parking lot. These three vehicles have actually horrible noise. Wait till they stop. Okay. So I've actually been here for a while. We've seen about maybe 8 people enter the org. And none of them arrived in these cars because these cars were here beforehand. So we'll kind of hang out, see if we get any more. Cece, yes. I'm setting up the stream, and gotta notice it's 8:37 a.m. and the org is scheduled to open at 9 o'clock. So looking across the street at the grand entrance to the org, they have not employed their chalkboard technology to block the entrance or block my view through the entrance. Okay, we got somebody arriving there in the Scientology parking lot, or maybe just taking a loop through, since they're doing some road construction, which you can probably hear. I think we're going to see a lot of that today. Well, I did see about 5 Sea Org come in about 20 after 8. They paused at the door. I wasn't that close to them, but they paused long enough that it looked like they were unlocking the door. Here's some more arrivals. Sorry? Yes, I can. Walk over here. It's red minivan, Mitsubishi minivan. We've got what are probably public staff. And let's see, we got someone else hanging out at the front door of the org. And I don't think I have much competition at this time of the morning. I believe Natalie is scheduled to have her show at 9 o'clock in about 20 minutes. Nobody coming from the far parking lot. Okay, all quiet at the moment. What's up, like? That looks like we got a guard there. Guard who came by and told me I couldn't do this in front of the bank. Sorry, he's on the phone. Maybe he's calling the cops. Good morning, Kate Breton. I probably mispronounced that, but welcome to the stream. So we're here outside the KC org. It's 8:45 local. Seeing how many staff arrive. So far we've had, it looks like about maybe 7 Sea Org and maybe about 5 public staff. I've actually been here for some time, even before I started the stream. So here we are beside the parking lot, and only two of these vehicles are Scientology. Looks like we got another one show up. Yep, thank you, Pete Breton. Or maybe I should just say Elaine if I know how to pronounce that word. Looks like we've got two more arrivals here. How long do you think you will be on? Probably at least till 9:30. After that, if things look good, I may end the stream. That's in about 45 minutes, 42 minutes. So, let's see. Let's see if I can figure this gimbal out. Okay. Yeah. Well, there. Oh. Yet another arrival there in that yellow car. Probably a public staff. Hi, Fuzzy. How's it going this morning? So, we're outside the KC org. It's supposed to open in 9 minutes. Looking to see how many people show up. They should be having muster right about now. So far, I've seen maybe a dozen people come in. Hi, Plover. He's bringing out a box of something. Probably a box of the Way to Happiness pamphlets or the Dianetics books. Let's see if he brings out some tables. Step up this way, maybe get a little bit of that noise. And have somebody arrive in a red Toyota, it looks like. Yes, you get another big box of something, probably books, pamphlets, whatever. Well, I don't know. We're somewhat limited on how many abuses we can show. Not able to go inside. What we need is someone who's recently in who knows of the abuses, be willing to talk to law enforcement, and law enforcement be willing to listen to them. Getting law enforcement to pay attention. Yeah. So we've had a few more join here. outside the Casey org. They're scheduled to open here in a few minutes. So we're seeing how many people arrive before starting time. Those would be the staff. And so far we've seen maybe a dozen people. Oops. Here we got a bunch more. Full up staff uniform. I guess where did they come from? Well, this car here pulled up. Previously decided as a C-Art car. Got some damage to the fenders and only a single California tag. And all the C-Art people are going inside. So who's holding it? Okay, one of the party. Trying to see if Osabat was here yet. So that looks like a public. And since he's not in uniform, if he's a Scientologist, maybe he's arriving early for his morning coursework. Let's see, we have Cece saying the abuses I endured or I'm assuming that means past the statute of limitations. Yeah, that's an unfortunate part of it. If you grew up in the Sea Org, you were abused as a child, and by the time you reached adulthood and decided you wanted out, the statute of limitations may have expired. So it's 9:01. Oh, he's continuing past, so Maybe arrived early to take a cigarette. Doesn't look like they've activated the chalkboard check at this entrance. Oh, they have. Which means they probably activated curtain tech at the main door. Which you would expect. And it's 9:02. I think Natalie should be starting up now, but yep. Scientologists getting their cigarettes. And I think they get their nicotine high just before courses started, but hey, Scientologists aren't necessarily the most logical people. Okay, this white Jeep that pulled out of the parking lot. Yeah. Hope they're shrinking and they continue to shrink. I think there will be a big shrinkage when the older generation of Scientologists die off over the next 10, 20 years. And at that point, Scientology will consist of mostly second and third generations. And that will be a little bit tough to break. But hey, there are a number of YouTube channels run by second gens. You know, hordes of people trying to get in. So I think courses start at 9:30, about 25 minutes. So we'll see if we get some more people coming in over that period of time. Yep, I agree. Hey, girl. Well, bridge to total bankruptcy and the bridge to total slavery. Except the slavery begins even before you reach the OT level while you're in the pre-clear state. And I think the training routines, as have been described, are really what starts the indoctrination, turning people into good little cult members. And early on, they find out if you're willing to put up with abuse by bull baiting in the TRZ road. So they set you up to accept abuse, and later on, since you accept it, you find it normal, and when you reach a position of authority and power, you'll dish it out. Yeah, Fuzzy, answering your question, yeah, they've got the curtain. Kind of hard to say exactly what it is, but yep, they've got a black curtain deployed at the front door. Looking back through the questions. Yeah, I think I'm caught up on the questions. TR's baby high and only continued in addiction already. Yeah, it's scary. Yep. So, 9 after, we don't have hordes of people in yet. I'll have to look a little closer at the streams out of San Francisco to see what they're doing. Cece says, no one thinks of a non-drug as an addiction back then anyway. Now we know of other non-drug addictions. Cults is one of many. Yep. Cults are designed to prey on the vulnerable. right on the lot line. Let's see. Someone wanted to fly a drone and see what went on in the alley, they'd have to climb up above that tree over there. Okay, 12 after right now. Yeah, got someone else parking in the parking lot. And that someone looks like they're not a Scientologist. It's somebody using a Scientologist parking lot. Well, looking down Grand, south, don't see any signs of kind of sneak in the side. Good. Got another arrival. Let's see if it's a Scientologist or someone just using the parking lot. Rather interesting paint scheme. No, we've got someone else. Yeah, that looks like a Scientologist. My clue is the gray haired. It's the gray hair. Okay. See if they jaywalk across 18th Street to avoid the SP. Yep, that's what they're doing. And in they go. 8 minutes before course start. Assuming course starts at 9:30. All right, thanks for stopping by, Dad, CC. Well, you're welcome, CC. Thank. Maybe leave a tab open if you do go over to Natalie's, so I get a few hours. And if you don't mind, hit that like button. Yep. Another arrival for courses, probably. Or maybe a staff member late. And I suspect she's a Scientologist. Yes, she is. Mhm. Yeah, maybe we have another public. See if he goes in. He went in. Looks like his staff. I'm going to change into his uniform. And if he's staff, he's late. It's 9:29. Excuse me. Well, it's now 9:30. Which I believe is the start of courses. Anyone who arrives now is late. So we saw there's a truck pulling a trailer. They're probably going to one of the storage lockers there. So maybe that's how the people who have storage lockers gain access. They're supposed to. I don't see any signage, but people who park in that lot are being kind and parking in other spots other than right up next to the storage locker. Yeah, we got a FedEx truck. Let's see if the FedEx truck makes a delivery here. No, they're not going to make a delivery. They're not in the left turn lane. Or if they are, they're going to do it later. Okay, well. All right, well, those of you who are with me, I appreciate your joining me this morning. To recap, it looks like a dozen or so staff and maybe half a dozen, or maybe we'll be generous and put it up to 10 publics arriving for coursework. So at this rate, it's going to take quite a while to take Kansas City clear. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to say that